My dad knew exactly what my brother and his wife were planning. He sat in that hospice bed, barely breathing, just watching them. They were already measuring the windows of his lake house for new curtains. "Just sign the power of attorney, Dad." My brother kept pushing. Dad didn't sign it. He called his lawyer for one last private meeting. Dad passed 3 weeks later, and the reading was a mess before it even started. My brother showed up with a briefcase and a look that said he'd already won. He thought he was entitled to the millions Dad spent 40 years building. He didn't care that Dad wanted it all in a trust for my daughter's future. He just saw a way to wipe out his own bad decisions and debt. The lawyer opened the folder and didn't even look at us. He started reading a very specific clause Dad had added at the very end. My brother started shouting that Dad wasn't in his right mind those last days. The lawyer just held up a hand and pointed to the document. Dad had left my brother and his wife exactly $10 each, but there was a no contest trap right there in the paperwork. If they so much as filed one single paper to challenge the trust, they wouldn't even get the $10. It'd be legally erased from the estate, effectively, immediately. No house, no cash, and no more chances to drain what Dad built. My brother's face went from bright red to a sickly kind of grey. He actually had the lawsuit papers right there in his lap, ready to file. He looked at the lawyer, then at the briefcase, then at me. He knew if he opened that bag to file them, he was walking away with nothing. It wasn't about the money for my dad in those final hours. It was about building a wall around my daughter so they couldn't touch her. My brother sat there for 10 minutes in total silence. Then he just stood up, grabbed his coat, and walked out without a word. He didn't even take his $10 from the table. My daughter starts her medical residency in the fall, all because Dad saw them coming. It's wild how some people only see their parents as a final payout. Have you ever had to protect a family legacy from greedy relatives?